so back at it again, and we're in the edit mode, not in view post mode. We're in edit mode, edit post. And here's that skeleton post that we talked about before. Here is the Google Doc that you will have opened, and here is the edited transcript. So this is already edited. I'm going to show you some things that I do to kind of flush this out a little bit, among also reading it and finding the keyword and then changing the title and the summary to reflect what our keyword needs to be. So Google Docs is really helpful because when you want to find a keyword, I see here that you had selected Christians and guns. So guns might be the keyword, free speech might be the keywords. You know, any of these words could be it, or we may, read it and say, oh, there's another one that comes up even more frequently. But here is one way to find out. So we can look at guns. I'm going to do Control Find Guns. So we can see it shows up 14 times. So that's okay. And if that's the only one we have, then that'll do. I'm having trouble getting this to scroll. But other times there's more and better. As we read it, a lot of times we can find out. Like science. So it's 19. So actually, that's going to be a better keyword than even guns. And we may find a better word even as we read it and proof it and as we're proofing it or whatever. So as you're doing this, as you're going, kind of make a mental note of the words that kind of pop up the most, because that's going to be really helpful in picking the keyword later. And then you can come back and do your title and your summary, and it's going to be based on that keyword that came up. Okay, so then another thing I was going to show you, a document that we've also sent you an invite to, but we can do it again if you don't have it, is the commercials and intros link. And what this has, here's some of the helpful links that we have that we're going to post in the podcast. Also, a lot of the commercials that you hear over and over and over again, they're here. So how we use this, and it kind of saves time, and you may be doing this already, which is great. But if not, I'm going to show you this. Okay, so I'm going to close this out so everything's not green. So here is a commercial, probably somewhere down in here, I'm going to assume, because they have them. All right, so you have a moment from history. Now, the moment from American history, they are not always repeated. They are very often repeated, but not always repeated. So what I would do is I would find a sentence that's not normally common. And I would copy, Control C for copy, and I would come here and do Control Find, Control Paste, and there it is. So it is in there already. So these have already been grammar proofed, sentence structure proofed, turned into the right length. So what I would do, and you may have done this, but what I would do is I would copy this and paste it into here. And it looks like you have done that. It looks like somebody else besides me has actually posted this one in. So that's pretty awesome. And so, because I don't recognize this one, so I didn't post this one, I don't believe. So that's great. And so the sentences are shorter, the paragraphs are shorter than originally done in the original transcript. So that is really excellent.